Welcome to Southern Cooking Made Simple, y'all. Very easy to understand recipes. Simple, common, down-to-earth ingredients. Nothing fancy. These are recipes that's been passed down for years in my family. And I like to put a kick in my stuff. I added in some cayenne and some hot pepper flakes and a few things to kick it up a notch. And I also used a can of beer. Grandma wouldn't have used a can of beer, but she would have used water. The first thing I want you to do is to cut your onions in about 1-inch thick slices and take the big rings and soak those in water for 30 minutes, and that starts them to sweat. Also add 3 tablespoons of salt to the water. I also added a half a cup of cornstarch to my flour mixture, and that makes it be real crispy. If you have a 1/4 cup of rice flour, that helps also. After they've begun to sweat and they've set in that salt water for 30 minutes, then it's time to dredge the onion rings through just plain flour. And at that point, we're going to make a beer batter. I took 1 can of beer and a 1.5 cups of flour, a teaspoon of cayenne, a tablespoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder, salt and pepper, a teaspoon of paprika, a 1/4 teaspoon of poultry seasoning, and 1 beef bouillon cube crumbled up. I added in 1 whole beer, just a 12-ounce can, and I let that set while I got let the onion rings, after you put the flour on them, you have to let the floured onion rings set for another 30 minutes while you get your batter ready and get your grease and everything up to temperature after the 30 minutes. Now, I cooked mine in hot oil, and I done a double fry. I fried them one time for about 3 to 5 minutes, took them out and fried them again. By doing a double fry, that enables you to make these French fries before your meal or your event, or your family or people coming over to visit and you want to have something delicious and hand finger foods. Make these up, and then all you have to do is either deep fry them again or heat them up in the oven. They're delicious. I'm not sure what temperature I fried them at because I don't have a thermometer right now, and being stuck here at the house, I just improvised, and I lost my footage for frying the onion rings, but these were so delicious I wanted to share my recipe with you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Y'all come back now.